What's going on, y'all? Brotha Doug here. So as you know, summer is slowly approaching with Iron Man 3 coming out in a few weeks. But I want to go over some of the top 5 movies that I'm anticipated to see this summer. Number 1. So the first movie that I'm anticipating to see this year, well, in the summer, Iron Man 3. Not because of the success of the Avengers, not because I'm a fan of Marvel, but just because Iron Man's pretty badass. And even though I wasn't really a fan of the second film, you know, it focused too much on story. I mean, for those of y'all who were, you know, ranting at me during the Django Unchained review, I do admire story. I definitely agree with you guys. Story compels the movie. You know, it drives the story, basically. But, you know, Iron Man is an action movie, and it's a summer blockbuster. And with a summer blockbuster, you gotta have action, right? And so I just felt like Iron Man 2 dealt more of story and a little less, you know, Iron Man, you know, dealt with Tony Stark, but not his alter ego. So I'm anticipating for Iron Man 3, even though Mandarin's not Asian, I still want to go see this movie. Also, real quick, I know it has nothing to do with Iron Man 3, but it does have something to do with the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Morris Chestnut is up for Black Panther, I believe. You know, he deleted his tweets, and he's hinting at it, and IGN reported it. So apparently, Black Panther is probably going to appear in Captain America 2, like I told y'all. Because as you all know, with Captain America Winter Soldier, Falcon appears. And Falcon is able to fly because T'Challa built those wings. And for those who don't know what T'Challa is Black Panther's alter ego, King T'Challa. Number 2, After Earth. I want to see this movie so bad because not only am I a Will Smith fan, and because I was a fan of his son from Karate Kid and Pursuit of Happiness, but just because, you know, I love how studios are breaking the barriers with these films. You know, I love, you know, like I said before, you know, about blacks in Hollywood, you know, we're an endangered species in this industry. And so if blacks can do more movies like this, you know, hightail blockbuster sci-fi movies, and we're the lead characters and not sidekicks or CGI'd slave-tongued characters, that would be so awesome because, you know, Django broke barriers, you know, a lead black in a Western movie, excuse me. And now we have Will Smith, you know, the king of sci-fi, of course, the king of blockbusters, but, you know, it's still breaking that barrier. And now his son is really the lead in this movie, and that's awesome. I mean, I love Tyler Perry movies, I love comedies, I love dramedies, I love stand-up specials, but come on, black people, we can do so much better than that. I'm not down in Black Hollywood. I'm not Spike Lee's hating ass. I'm just saying, you know, we can do more than just genres and comedies. We can do sci-fi, we can do westerns, we can do animation, we can do a lot of stuff. But After Earth is one of my second movies that I want to see this summer. Number 3. Now, as you guys know from my recent trailer review of this movie, Percy Jackson, The Sea of Monsters, even though it looks like it strayed itself from the book, I still want to see this movie though. I'm not going to sit here in front with you. I know, just like all the X movies are nothing like the comics, I still be anticipated than a motherfucker to see those movies though, just like Wolverine. Number 4, I'm not the biggest Superman fan, but I am a fan of Zack Snyder. You know, he created Watchmen. Well, I didn't really like Watchmen, but I did love the hell out of 300 though. And so with this movie, you know, it's the rumor going around saying that at the end of the movie, after the credits, there's supposed to be like a follow-up to the Justice League movie. So I'm anticipating to see what that's going to be like. But they're saying that, you know, Man of Steel is supposed to be like the kickoff, just like how Iron Man was with the Avengers. You know, how he started off, he kicked it off, and now we see where we're at. We're in phase 2 now with Marvel Cinematic Universe. And if DC goes that route with Warner Brothers, then 2 thumbs up. R.I.P. Roger Ebert. 5. Now, this one is kind of a tie. Wolverine and Star Trek Into Darkness. One, because Star Trek Into Darkness comes out on my birthday, May 17th. And Wolverine, you know, I read the comics, the Frank Miller and George Claremont arc. That one was pretty dope. So if you guys have a chance, make sure you go read that comic. And Star Trek, you know, I'm not a Star Trek fan. You know, I'm Star Wars. Ironically, J.J. Abrams is going to direct the new Star Wars Episode 7, so I'm anticipating to see what's going on. Alright, so now it's your turn. What movies are you guys anticipating to see this summer? Let me know in the comments below. Make sure you comment, subscribe, like the video, share the video, follow me on Facebook and Twitter. Do whatever you can to stay in contact with me. And like always, deuces, and I'll see you at the movie.